Good morning, and thank you for joining us live here this morning at the NJ Real Estate Live Show. We're so happy that you can join us this morning, and let me tell you, I have some wonderful news to share with you. I'm hoping that you enjoyed your weekend, but most of all, I am hoping that you will really appreciate the information that I'm going to be sharing with you this morning, because let me tell you, America, things are not good out there. And we really need to be watching the news and really reading the newspapers. Look at the internet if you have to for the news. Listen to what's going on out there, because I'm going to tell you something. We are in a major crisis. And if you paid attention to what was happening this weekend, let me just show you a quick snippet of what was going on.
We learned that more jobs were lost. The new foreclosure crisis threatens to freeze up the just recovering housing market. Bank of America, the country's biggest bank, put a nationwide halt on foreclosures, joining the list of lenders under scrutiny for how they handled foreclosure documents.
Today announcing a freeze on all foreclosures. This amid a growing foreclosure crisis that could hurt anyone who owns a home, even if you are up to date on your own payments. And there is a growing call to freeze home foreclosures.
We learned that more jobs were lost.
Okay, folks, there you saw it. You saw that America right now is in a crisis. What just happened this weekend is that Bank of America has frozen all of its foreclosures. What does that mean for you, viewers? You, as a homeowner, if you're currently right now in the middle of a foreclosure, you've already received the letter. They said the marshal is coming to your house and they're going to put the lock on your house. That means there's a halt. Relax. Stop packing your bags. Stop boxing up your stuff, okay? What that means is you're still able to stay in your house for a little bit longer. And unfortunately, you know, the bank is being scrutinized right now, because could you imagine that an employee would honestly, which every employee should be honest, of course, would honestly let you know that right now they have signed over 10,000 documents that they didn't even review? Could you imagine if papers just came through and you just kept signing and signing and signing? Well, that is not a good thing, America. And Bank of America has decided they are freezing all of their foreclosures, which is good for you as a homeowner. It'll give you time to get yourself together. It'll give you time to get your money together to possibly be able to either reinstate your loan, you know, get a forbearance agreement, modify your loan. This is an opportunity for you. But for the other people who are in the middle right now of an REO transaction, that it means that they're in the middle of buying a foreclosed home, you're going to probably have to wait a little bit for that transaction before you settle, let me tell you, folks. Okay? Because if they're freezing that, they're freezing the REOs too, which that's what they specifically said. And it's been all over the papers, all over the news. So you should not be blindsided, folks. Pay attention. This affects America. It affects what you can buy and what you can sell. Oh my goodness. What I'm telling you, this is crazy. But you know what? We're going to give you some more live updates as soon as we come back from this commercial.
We've all heard about problems on Wall Street affecting people on Main Street. But if you're in the position to buy a home, you're in a position of strength. The National Association of Realtors wants you to know that homeownership is an investment in your future. Affordability has improved and interest rates are still low. Even better, 8 out of 10 economists agree that home prices will rise in the next 5 years. To learn more about your local market, talk to a realtor.
Okay, folks, here is where we're at. If you're just joining us, good morning. But like I've said, Bank of America is on the move. They have frozen all of their foreclosures. And you know, there's some other banks that are going to be on board too with this. If I'm not mistaken, PNC has taken also the lead after Bank of America to go ahead and stop foreclosures. So if you're a homeowner right now and you're in the middle of foreclosure and you're saying to yourself, oh my gosh, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? I packed all my bags. I packed all my boxes. I got to get out of here. Halt. Stop. Wait. You don't need to go anywhere right now. And when the marshal happens to come to your house and say, wait a second, you tell them, well, you're watching the news. Don't you know you can't come and foreclose on my house? especially if you know that your loan is with Bank of America. And if your loan is with PNC Bank, check it out with them too, because they're right after Bank of America putting some halts on some foreclosures. What does that do for America? Well, for you, the homeowner who's been struggling, you've been having problems paying your mortgage, you're struggling with all your bills, you know, you have a lot of things, you've got a lot of debt. This is going to help you somehow. So if this is going to help you, we expect that you take out the time to save your money. Okay, because if you really want to be in your home and you want to stay in a home, that's a good thing. You love your home, you've been in it 5, 10, 15 years, who knows? You don't want to lose your home. That's your home. You have your children there, your family, your dogs, your pet, your cats. You know what I mean? So do what you got to do. As long as they're giving you this time to be able to do what you need to do, save your money. I know a lot of yous out there don't have a job. Well, just keep praying for a job. Keep seeking a job. Go to the career, day. Go to Career Builder. Anywhere you want to go. Go to Monster.com to look for a job. There's jobs out there, even if you have to take a lower job. But hey, America, this is what we have to do today. What can I tell you? But listen, buyers. One of the main things you need to understand is that, yes, it affects you, but it doesn't 100% affect you. You could still go out there and buy a home. That's right. Still buy a home, buyers. It's still the opportunity. There's great sales out there. You can still negotiate prices, okay? You know, the sellers these days, they're giving away home warranties with their sales. They're giving away incentives. Man, I even, not too long ago, there was a guy giving a house with a boat. Could you imagine that? You also get a boat with the house. Amazing. What about the sellers that are even including furniture? Could you imagine? So you need to pick up your phones right now at 609 261 3011 are the numbers you need to be dialing this morning. Not only do we want to hear from you if you are in the process of buying a home right now, but I want to hear from you personally. Do you have a story you want to share with me? Because I would be more than glad to put that on the air. I want to share your story. Was your home just foreclosed? Did somebody come knock on your door, in the middle of the day and say, ma'am, we're here and you've got to get out? Sir, here's the notice, you've got to go. Please call me, give me your story. You can always email me at antoniaroman@remax.net. You can also go to the live YouTube channel, the NJ Real Estate live YouTube channel, and you can also send me a comment and an email. Right now, if you are actually online, you can chat with me, okay? And if you want to chat, give me a chat. I'll say who you are. I'll say what your story is, but share your story with me, because this is a people personal show. We want to hear what's on your mind. We want to know what's going on with you, okay? So we are going to give you another update, a specific quote that was quoted, when all this happened over the weekend. And you're going to hear this quote when we come back by watching this featured home. This week's featured home, again, is in Mount Holly, New Jersey. And we hope you really enjoy it. Okay, if you're just joining us live, we just finished showing you a feature home for this week, and that is in Mount Holly, New Jersey. And that home is primarily for anyone who's in the 55 plus category who's looking for a 1-bedroom condo. Very affordable prices, folks out there. If you are a senior citizen and you're looking to buy a home, you still have time to do that because the home prices are really affordable. And if you're just joining us, let's give you an update of what we're talking about today. We're talking about Bank of America has frozen their foreclosures. They've put a halt on all of their REO sales, which means bank-owned properties. And if you are a homeowner and you think you're on your way out the door because you haven't been able to pay your mortgage, no, you still have time, folks. Stop unpacking. Stop getting the luggages ready. Halt. You can still stay in your homes and work things out. Why? Because they think that something happened with some possible fraud. Employees signing a lot of documents they were not supposed to sign without reviewing them. It's a mess, folks. America is in a mess right now. And what does this do? This really hinders and hurts the economy. But buyers out there, beware. The interest rates are still low. Pricing on homes are still low. You still have an opportunity to own your own home. So, America, the dream is still alive, irregardless to what's happening with the American crisis. And what I wanted to quote to you right now is from the chairman, Christopher Dodd, who is one of the outgoing panelists for the Senate Banking Committee. He specifically said, and I quote him, American families should not have to worry about losing their homes to sloppy bureaucratic mismanagement or fraud. And you know what? I agree with him on that. Because wherever there's fraud in America, that is not a good thing, folks. But I'm telling you, folks, beware. Buyers, you can still buy a house, irregardless to what's happening with America. So that's the update for today. And we are going to now go to a commercial and be right back.
Not that long ago, many families were priced out of an overheated housing market. The times have changed. Get the facts at RE/MAX.com. It's a great place to see all the listings in thousands of cities and towns. With tax credits for buyers, low interest rates, and down-to-earth prices, the dream of owning a home seems more attainable than ever. Find out what an experienced RE/MAX agent can do for you. Nobody sells more real estate than RE/MAX. Visit RE/MAX.com today.
Okay, folks, that is pretty much our show for today. And if you have an account right now with Bank of America, if you have a mortgage loan with them right now, pick up your phone, call them, find out what's happening. If you think that the marshal is coming to your house, tell them no, stay away. Have you not been looking at the news? What's going on, folks? Okay, but buyers, no matter what is happening out there with the American crisis right now, you still have the opportunity to buy a home. Houses are still low, interest rates are still low, and remember, you can still fulfill the American dream of owning a home. So I hope you enjoy our show today. If you have any questions, remember you can always contact me on the YouTube, the NJ Real Estate YouTube channel. Remember, you can also send me an email. You can Twitter me. You can Facebook me. Check me out on the RE/MAX website. But most of all, I'm interested in your personal story. Your personal story. Did you just have your home foreclosed? Are you in the middle of trying to get a modification and it's not working out? I'm here to help. Give me a call. Send me a comment. Send me an email. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the week. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye, buyers.